Hello YouTube fam, how y'all doing? This is your Uncle Tim. This is Uncle Tim Rants and Reviews, a channel where I rant and I review. I'm your host, Uncle Tim. Man, Texas Roadhouse and that Facebook spoof group, I guess, they say Texas Roadhouse said they reviewed everything and they realized this is just satirical. It's satire. It's not real. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, so who doing all the damn commenting? So everybody leaving comments is satire. So that's what they do now, That's what they call it now, satire. They're calling racism satire. What are we doing? People said, fuck this. I'm going to eat at home. I'm going to keep my money in my pocket. And, a guy said, I love that my people showed up. They came out and they supporting Texas Roadhouse. I'm going to tell you something. It's not a lot of black people that go to Texas Roadhouse. And my thing is, for them to go out their way to do this, as waiters and waitresses, man, look, come on. I would never risk going to jail to do dumb shit. Look, at the end of the day, man, look, sometimes it's best just to eat at home and save your money. You save me a fucking trip, you save money in my pocket. I think right now, what's happening throughout this world is people are angry and upset, and they're taking it out on people that don't have shit to do with anything. Predominantly if crime is done by the people in the particular area. You got an all-white area and you telling me a black guy out there just robbing people. In an all-white area. He's the only black person. Don't make absolutely no fucking sense. Now, you tell me a white person is doing it, it make a lot of sense. Because, see, you don't look at people that look like you. Most of the time. That's how it works. Crime is basically done by proximity. If black people live here and I'm black, that's what's going to happen. Shit is what it is. Hispanic people, same damn thing. Asian people, same damn thing. Bro, look, we need to learn to get along. See, all of this divide, it's not working. The country is falling apart. The people are angry and upset. They're blaming one another. Poor people are blaming poor people, while the rich people sit back and laugh. Because they got you doing crazy shit and you think, yeah, I know what I'm doing. See, it's their fault. How is it? How is it that somebody who ain't got no damn money, who barely could pay their damn bills, who ain't got shit to do with anybody in power, how is it their fault? Dude, the average American just want to do their damn job. There are so many entitled people out here. They're saying, well, black people sit back and collect welfare. White people collect welfare. There are more white people on welfare than it is black people. They tell you it's 30 million black people in the United States. That's a damn lie. Dude, the number of people in America is off. The census is bullshit. That's close to like 450 to 550 million people in the United States. The numbers are not that far off. We are in the hundreds of millions. So if we like 100 million and something, white people are like at 150. Hispanic people now, white people are closer to 2. Hispanic people are like 1.5. And we at 1. So I'm going to tell you something. When they give you all these numbers and all these statistics, remember, you can make a statistic say any damn thing. You can make somebody truly believe that everybody out here got jobs, that the economy is not bad, people are not getting foreclosed on their home, people are not losing their cars. Yeah, you can get a statistic that says all that. But you know what? Statistics can't hide truth or facts. And this is what we are facing right now. Facts. Facts are in our face. When you start looking at places like Texas Roadhouse, not jumping right on there and saying, hey, look, we will not tolerate this bullshit whatsoever. We don't have nothing to do with these people. We're going to check internally. And, they said they did an extensive, extensive overview of the whole situation. They checked out everything. That was relatively quick. So you checked out everything in that brief period of time, and you telling me that none of the stuff that was said there was real? Come on, man. Make it make sense. I was at a Cracker Barrel once. I'm black, and the person I was with was white. She was white. And we were before everybody that was there. Do you know they seated everybody before us? Do you know the waitress didn't come to serve us? The damn manager came to serve us. And I was telling her that. She said, oh, no, they're busy. I said, come on now. This can't be racism. I said, this is complete racism. I said, you sitting here trying to make a point, but at what cost? You got to understand. Any time that you're being mistreated, it's not worth doing. If somebody's going to be disrespected in the process, and you think it's okay just because you say you could go there, that's fucked up. We got to worry about the people that we are with. We got to make everybody feel safe and comfortable, man. I look at everything, man, and I try to understand, what do we all fit in at? Why did, this country go the way it is? Go the way it did? Everything's going to shit and nobody really paying attention. Nobody really cares. Because everybody under the impression that at the end of the day, it's going to fix itself. Since when do problems fix themselves without anybody doing any damn thing? They get worse. They don't get better. That's life. Things get worse, not better. Hell, if you got a leak in your roof, it becomes more. It becomes a drop at one point in time. Then all of a sudden, it becomes a steady stream. Then after that, the hole gets bigger. More water start coming through when it's raining. You got damn near a big-ass hole in your roof. You can see it in the ceiling. Big, round-ass hole. This is what I'm talking about. You got to fix it. You got to nip it in the butt when it's happening. Hey, you remember the lady at Arby's? The one with herpes? Who spit in a woman's food? And she seen the woman, she brought in the food, and the lady took a bite out of it, but she looked at the lady and looked at the food and was wondering what was going on. Allegedly, the lady got herpes from that. She's suing Arby's. The lady that actually did it is in jail. I said, what are we doing here, bro? What did we get at? You remember it was one of these fast food restaurants. I don't know if it was a Hispanic guy behind the booth. He was disrespecting the black lady for just anything. She ordered like 3 ice creams. The guy went off on her. He was going off so hard. I'm like, what the hell? Where did this come from? She said, I'm not even from there. I just ordered 3 ice creams. Damn, if you didn't want to sell them, just say it. Dude, I figure right now that everybody mad and trying to take it out on somebody. I feel you need to take it out on the right person. You take it out on the wrong person, you might get hurt out here. Shit is bad, and everybody's suffering right now. The country is in mourning right now because we done lost our soul, our mind, and in our spirit, bro. Just all of it, all at once. It's just, but to later, thank you for watching. Peace out.